Welcome back to Historical Hot Messes. Today's story is about Queen Victoria and Prince Albert, a royal love so intense it didn't just survive death, it thrived in it. Spoiler, this one's a little spooky and a lot obsessive. Let's rewind to 1839. Young Queen Victoria was ruling England, and her family wanted her to get married. Enter Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, her dashing German cousin. Victoria took one look at him and was like, "Yep, that one." She proposed to him 5 days later. Yes, you heard that right. She proposed to him. Power move, Your Majesty. Queen Victoria, swiping right since 1839. Their wedding in 1840 was the talk of the century. Victoria was smitten, calling Albert perfect in every way. And honestly, he was pretty great. Albert wasn't just her husband. He became her advisor, partner, and co-parent to their 9 kids. Yes, 9. Apparently, royal duties weren't the only thing keeping them busy. Furthermore, what else is there to do when there's no such thing as Netflix and chill? Albert didn't just sit back and look handsome. He was super involved in Victoria's reign, championing everything from science to the arts. Together, they were a power couple with actual power. It was all sunshine and royal portraits until 1861. That year, Albert fell sick with typhoid fever. Despite doctors' best efforts, he passed away at just 42. Victoria was devastated, and by devastated, I mean she went full goth. She wore black mourning clothes for the rest of her life, a solid 40 years. Imagine committing to an aesthetic that hard. But mourning wasn't enough for Victoria. She turned her grief into a lifelong obsession. She ordered Albert's clothes to be laid out every morning as if he were about to get dressed. She even had his shaving gear set out daily. Basically, Albert was dead, but Victoria refused to let him leave the chat. Victoria also turned Albert's rooms into shrines. No one was allowed to move anything. Servants were instructed to maintain his quarters as if he might stroll in at any moment. Creepy? A little? Devoted? Absolutely. Victoria lived another 4 decades, ruling the British Empire while clinging to Albert's memory. Even in her old age, she referred to him constantly, signing letters as Victoria Albert's widow. Her obsession with him became a defining part of her legacy. So, what do we learn from Queen Victoria's epic mourning? 1. True love doesn't have an expiration date. 2. Grief can turn into a full-time job. And 3. If your partner ever says you're too clingy, just show them this story. Thanks for watching Historical Hot Messes. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for our next episode, where we uncover the bizarre relationship between Rasputin and Tsarina Alexandra. See you then!